up, you guys? It's Brenda, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of healthy habits that you can incorporate. Say if you're just starting out and you're not sure where to start, or you've gone on and off diets for a long time and you just want to stop doing that. Just giving you a couple easy tips. That way you can actually transition to a healthier lifestyle instead of overhauling your whole routine right now and end up falling off 1 week later. If you guys are super serious, like, you got it right here. Commit right now in the comments below. Let me know that you are committed to living a healthy lifestyle if you haven't started yet, and then keep watching this video to see what those tips are. So this video is really going to be focusing on you just adding habits and foods into your diet slowly over time. Most diets out there are like, all right, you gotta start Monday, basically throw out everything in your pantry and your fridge and just start with this new diet. The thing with that is it's not sustainable. If you've been there and done that thousands and thousands of times, you know it doesn't work. So this is just an alternative way to just ease into it. So that way you can add in more healthy foods to crowd out the foods that you have right now that aren't giving you the nutrients that you need to have a more energizing, more fulfilling day. When you feel better inside, seriously, life is just better. It's just something about eating healthier just makes you feel so much better about going about life. And for me, I wasn't always healthy. I actually just started eating healthy during college. Girl, let me tell you, I was not healthy. I had taken a Fitness for Life course. I was starting to exercise, but I was eating fried chicken from the grocery store across the street of my college. I was eating Chick-fil-A sandwiches because that's what was available in the cafeteria. I was eating vending machine chips and snacks that were on there because that's what was available to me. I come from a Salvadorian family, so their cooking is pretty much like white rice, beans, lots of meats, some veggies here and there, definitely lots of sweets. If you are Salvadorian or Hispanic, you know, pan dulce was definitely our thing. Just a lot of other junk foods that we thought, okay, you know, it's junk food, but we won't eat as much just because we know that it's not healthy. That's where we were at. I had a part-time job, so I didn't have a lot of money to spend on healthy food. I was living with my family at that time, so I was just going off of what I had. I thought, like, what could I do to just make my meals a little healthier? And so I'll tell you with these steps what I've done to overhaul my diet over time. And it's a long process. You will learn as you go, and even to this day I'm still learning, and it's what, 8 years later? It's crazy, 8 years later. Oh my gosh. Give yourself some grace, because this is a lifestyle. This is something that you will change over time. You will be so grateful that you even just started, because trust me, it's worth it. Make sure that you go at your own pace, and soon it'll be easier to transition to a healthier lifestyle. I promise you. When you just do one thing at a time, it's not only keeping you sane, for one, but it also doesn't upset your stomach with changing from, like, say you ate like mac and cheese every night for the past week, and then all of a sudden you're eating salads. It will definitely upset your stomach. Slow transition is the key. One thing that I'm doing now is intuitively eating. So I've already gone through the process of adding the foods, adding the healthier alternatives, and just seeing what worked for me. And now I'm more in tune with my body, where I can just make mental notes of the certain foods that I eat. So if I feel more bloated one day, well, what is it that I ate that made me feel bloated? And so on and so forth. When I first started doing this, I actually wrote everything down. So you could do that too. Just keep it, maybe it's on your phone. Maybe that's the easiest thing you can do. This will really help you make note on how foods make you feel. Each meal you would write down, okay, so after I ate this, I felt still hungry. I felt like I could eat more, or I need more food, or just whatever you feel like. I feel fine. You can write that too. And then for lunch, say you were starving. You were like, I had some sweet cravings and I just wanted like a piece of cake. And then, like, say for dinner, you're just like, okay, I feel satisfied, you know, the chicken veggies, and then I added some almonds or whatever, made me feel more satisfied, so I felt okay. So start with the meals that you have now. That way you can start getting into the habit of figuring out how you feel when you eat certain foods, and this will help so much when you start adding these foods that I'll be telling you guys about right now. And you may have heard of these tips many times from other people, but I just really want to bring a different light into this subject, so hopefully the way that I say it might help you or might inspire you to just try this out in a different way. So the first thing that you can do is adding more veggies to the current meals that you have. So say you decide to add some sweet potato fries, adding a handful of some leafy greens, and maybe adding some grilled asparagus. Just adding some veggies in every meal. And it doesn't have to be like a whole lot. Maybe you just start like with a couple of stalks of asparagus, or you start with just a small handful of spinach or something. That way your body can start getting used to the fiber, to the nutrients that it receives from those veggies, which it really lacks from a standard American diet. And you can even start experimenting with how you like these veggies cooked. Maybe you like to cook sweet potato, make them like fries, cut them up into small pieces and season them with paprika and sea salt and some garlic powder or something. I'm just throwing random spices out there. Maybe you don't like asparagus baked, and maybe you prefer it just with some coconut oil on a pan or something. Just experiment that week with how you liked those veggies cooked. And if you have sweet cravings, what you can do is just add some sweet veggies into your diet. So say you want to add some sweet potato fries. I keep saying sweet potato fries. Guys, I love sweet potato fries, as you can tell. Maybe add that to your dinner. You can add some steamed beets to your salad, or you can even snack on some raw carrots with, say, some hummus or whatever dip that you like. Another habit that you can add into your routine is just to substitute any beverages for water. Sometimes when you feel tired throughout the day, it can mean that you are pretty dehydrated, or even with sweet cravings that you can get, that also could mean that you are dehydrated. A rough guide that has been given out often is to use half your body weight in ounces of water. So say you weigh 150 pounds, you want to drink at least 75 ounces of water per day, and just do it spread throughout the day. Drinking too much water at once is not good for you. And then increase it, like say if you are more physically active, or if it's really hot like how it is in Houston right now, it's like probably 95, yep, sure enough, 95 degrees outside right now. You would definitely up your water intake there. And if you don't like water, like the taste of water, what you could do is just add a little squeeze of lemon, or maybe you decide to make a pitcher with fresh fruit and just have the fruit soak in the water, and it makes it more flavorful. And just put that in your water bottle and just drink it throughout the day. A third healthy habit that you can do is to replace the oils that you currently have to more healthier fats. So you can replace your vegetable oil, your canola oil, your soybean oil, whatever kind of refined oils that you have in your pantry. You can use coconut oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil to replace it. Olive oil I don't recommend to cook with because it does go rancid when it is heated up. So the coconut oil, avocado oil, and all those are good in heat. If you love butter or margarine, you can use real organic butter. Also, if you can have nuts and seeds, you can have like a small handful of it in your meals or even as a snack throughout the day. Just make sure that you check the ingredients of those, because sometimes they have extra oils or extra salt that you don't necessarily need. And of course, another way to add healthy fat is to have avocados. If you love avocados, it's a perfect little snack, or you can just top it up with your eggs, and it's a perfect source of healthy fat too. The fourth habit that you can do is to use real whole grains in place of like the white stuff. So white bread and white rice and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not talking about like the box cereals that claim that they are made with whole grains. I mean real whole grains. So say instead of white rice, you cook with brown rice, or instead of rice, you can even use quinoa. And here are some other grains too that you can use to substitute any of the grains that you use. And this also includes bread, because sometimes even whole wheat bread, you might have to experiment with it. Sometimes wheat has a tendency to cause inflammation in your body, and so it might make you feel more tired, or it might make you feel more achy. So just keep an eye out for that too. And what's awesome about these whole grains is that they do keep you fuller longer because it has more fiber in it, versus the white refined carbs. They do raise your blood sugar, and then it'll just make your blood sugar dip, making you extra hungry, and it'll make you more tired than you were before. So it's good to have more whole grains, real whole grains, that will sustain your energy and keep you fuller longer too. The fifth habit you can start is to really check your ingredients and what you have in your pantry. You can check whenever you are out in the grocery store and do some research. See what those ingredients are for, and if they don't look too good or they don't seem necessary or they're not wholesome foods, then it's probably good to just trash it, to skip it, or just to find a healthier alternative for it. I recommend raiding your pantry, just reading all the ingredients in your stuff and just throwing out stuff and just finding healthier alternatives. And even your fridge too. You will seriously be so surprised what kind of ingredients are in these packaged foods that you think are healthy because they claim that they are healthy, or they have whole grains, or any marketing labels that they put on there that make it convincible that it is, convincible, is that a word? That convince you that they are healthy even though they're not. So make sure you read your labels that week. And I do share some healthier alternatives in a couple of my What I Love Lately videos and some snack videos. So if you want to see that, then I will link that in the card here. When I was a health coach, it was a lot of fun to go through clients' pantries and just show them the ingredients, and they're just like, wow. It's just a huge realization that you don't really think about, because like I said, they use a lot of marketing tactics to make you believe that these foods are healthier or they're the best thing that's out there, because I mean, that's what marketing is, right? They're a business, they have to make money. A sixth habit that you can add into your routine is to really find something that you enjoy doing for exercise or just moving your body. So say you really despise the thought of running. Maybe you just decide to go for a walk instead in the near park, around your neighborhood, or if you really like a group setting or you like instructors in your face like, come on, let's go. Maybe group classes are for you, or even if you don't like that, I prefer just working out at home and then taking like an occasional class when I can afford it. But really focus on trying new things, trying some new exercise. I do have a video on some things that you can do to move your body without having to go to a gym, and I'll link that video right here and in the description below too if you want to try out a couple of those ideas. Maybe you decide to just incorporate working out 3 times a week. That's a good start. It's like spread out throughout the week, and maybe you decide to just walk one day, take a class another day, and then just do a home workout on the 3rd day. Find what works for you and just experiment with different things, and you will find something that you like. Because the best way to really get exercise into your routine is to find something that you really enjoy. Otherwise, it's really difficult to just drag yourself to the gym. If you don't feel like going to the gym, you're not gonna go. It's as simple as that. Just finding something that really excites you is what's gonna get you motivated to get your body moving, and that's what matters. Trust me, you will feel so much better once you do incorporate this habit into your routine, even if it's just a couple days a week. The 7th and last habit that I want you to try out is meditation, or anything that will help you reduce your stress, because every day there's always some sort of stressor, whether it's with work, with life, with family, with finances, whatever it can be, there's always gonna be some stress. And whenever you find that time to relieve your stress, whether that's through meditation or journaling or whatever helps you relax, it's another good way to help maintain a healthy lifestyle. Your healthy lifestyle does include obviously your physical body, but it's also your mental health. So that's super important. And I actually created a 30-day meditation challenge, or just getting back into meditation. If you want to watch the video for some tips, I'll link it up here and in the description below. But if you want to try meditation, even just 1 minute a day, if you start out with that, or even you just start out with 5 minutes a day, 5 minutes is better than nothing. Trust me, if you do that consistently, then you start craving that quiet time with yourself, and you start realizing after meditating, after a couple of days or even a couple of weeks, you start realizing that, wow, I feel so much better, I feel so much calmer throughout my day, I feel more focused whenever I do go throughout my day, because I feel like I've taken care of myself mentally. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to empty out everything that's in your mind. It's just more of being still is what matters, because we're always go, especially in this American culture where we're always working, always doing something, and just having that even 5 minutes of stillness and just quiet can really be so beneficial for you. And I go more into detail about getting into meditation in that video that I mentioned. I have some tips on there that can help you out, and what has helped me get back into meditation too. And I'm so grateful that I have, because it really has changed my well-being for sure. Guys, seriously, it's a game changer. And remember this, you can eat all the healthy food in the world to make you physically healthy, but if you don't take care of your mental health and your emotional health, then you won't live a true happy and healthy life. And of course, there's so much more to living a healthy lifestyle, but this is a really good basic way to just start. Maybe you decide to add 1 or 2 habits that week, or if you want to do one step at a time, just make sure that you don't overwhelm yourself with too many things, because that, like I said, for sure will make you just fall off the wagon and you're just not gonna want to get back on, and you'll just get frustrated, and you just add it to your current routine. You don't have to overhaul everything. So let me know in the comments below which habit you'll start this week. Set a reminder on your phone to check back with me. Let me know a week from now what worked, what didn't work, and if it didn't work, maybe you spend a little bit more time on this habit. If you feel ready to add on a new habit, then go ahead and do that. You can even check in with me on Instagram at healthyfitintrovert if you feel more comfortable in that sense too, something more private. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please do reach out. I am here for you. I want to help you out with living a more healthy lifestyle, whatever I can do to make it easier for you. Because seriously guys, living a healthy lifestyle has been such a life changer for me, and trust me, you will feel and see a difference when you keep these habits up, and it will definitely take time and patience. If you like this video or found it helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below any other video requests that you have that you would like for me to make for a future video. Here comes Rose. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.